it do, my brother? Share, what up? Shaka Bars, what's up, brother? What's going on? What's going on? Leo, what's up, bro? Talented Upsy, what's up, G? What's going on, everybody? So today we're gonna do something really dope, man. Like I don't really do this. I'm not a IG live guy, but um, my dog is. Bro, you can hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, better now. Better now. I think your phone was sitting on the microphone, so it was a little muffled,
But
but
I'm
I can
good
hear you now.
now. I'm good now.
Yeah, you're nice. You're good, man. What's going on, my
I'm
brother?
good, bro. How you, man?
I'm good, bro. Good, man. No complaints,
Yo,
dog.
I'm not an IG live guy at all, bro. But I was like,
Trust me. Me neither.
me neither.
Yo, this is the second one I've done in like 2 years, bro.
Are you
I'm telling
serious?
you, like, dog, dead ass. Dog.
The other one I heard went crazy though.
Yeah. That was yesterday or
That's
2 days ago, some shit like that.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
ridiculous. But nah, bro. Like for me, it's dope, man. From because first of all, for me, I just want people to know that like one, how talented you are. You know what I'm saying?
All
Like
right.
how gifted you are. How and more importantly, bro, like you're a real guy. You know what I mean? And that's what me personally, bro. I don't if you genuinely know everybody know me. I don't rock with industry people because most of them are just fake,
Weird.
weirdo.
Weird.
It's
Yeah.
just ulterior motive, not good humans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so when we linked a couple years ago, and it was just like, yo, just even at the studio, we met at a Sony Publishing studio. I think like
Mm,
6 years ago,
yeah.
and exchanged numbers. Even though it was a brief conversation, it's like, yo, my dog is a good dude, a real dude. So when the song Sade came about, it was like, I gotta get real people on this record because I want this to go with real people. I don't want to deal with people. That's why I reached out to Nasty and was just like, let's make it happen, my brother. But yo, for me, bro, like since I got you, I'm
Yeah.
somebody that always is like has dealt with people saying, "Oh, okay, you're in a box because of this, or you're breaking out of the box because of the music
Mm.
and like records like Sade in my bed." But for you, like, what would you say was the moment where you're like, "Yo, I'm bigger than an Afrobeat artist"? Like, first and foremost, everybody, this man is a legendary lyricist, a bar for bar monster. So, what for you, bro? Like, what would you say for you made it seem like I'm bigger than this? And when did you have that moment? Like, I'm not just Afrobeats at all, at all.
You know what it was for me, bro. At first, I was like, I was strictly hip hop, right? I just wanted to rap. That's all I wanted to do at first,
Right,
right? But then I had a couple people want me on their songs, and it was like an Afrobeat song, an R&B song, this type of song, that type of song.
right,
And then I did those. That's easy to me because it's like, yo, music is music at the end of the day, bro. Like if it
right.
resonates, it resonates. You can't deny it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm,
You're always gonna find your pocket, and you're gonna make it work, type of vibe.
mm-hmm.
And then those songs started to blow up. Like I had a couple Afrobeat songs just go crazy. I still perform them to this day.
Crazy.
But
Okay.
like, but anytime people, anytime I did an interview and they were like, "Oh, you ever gonna drop an Afrobeat song of your own, or you ever gonna drop an Afrobeats album,
Mm-hmm.
or you know what I mean?" I would always be like, "Nah, I'm a rapper." But it was like, honestly, I was just like scared. To be honest, I was like, "Yo, what if I try it and it
Uh-huh.
sucks?
Yeah,
What if people don't fuck
yeah.
with it? You know?"
Yo, people forget.
But
People forget we're real people, dog. We got
yeah,
our own
man, yeah,
insecurities
bro, we get
sometimes.
nervous too, dog. You
Yeah,
understand?
yeah,
Yeah, but then I got to a point where I was like, you know what, man? I can't deny that I love music in general. It doesn't matter what genre it is.
yeah.
So let me just allow myself to step outside the box, man, and just you know what I mean, and just fully embrace music for what it is, man. You know, don't care
Absolutely,
what the
bro.
genre is, and just go crazy and just showcase my skill, man. You know,
Absolutely, bro. For me, it was the same
and
thing. Mm.
I love that you didn't get me on like a rap because you could have easily done that. We could have easily done like a
Yes, bro.
R&B. You know what I mean?
Yes, bro.
But
Like,
you got me on something different, groovy. You know.
bro, when I heard, of course, I've heard SMA and all these records. Like, I love all of them. You know what I mean? And so it's like, and we're gonna talk about it. I want to talk about it too. But because SMA is actually the original Sade, by the way. I'm just gonna let you know. That song is actually you are the original Heartbreak. I'm just saying, but not for me, bro. It's the same because I was always trying to be something initially early on. Like I was always trying to be something that I wasn't as an artist, because it was like when you're able to do so many things vocally with your voice, I was able to sound like this person, sound like this person, sound like this person, and it wasn't working for me because I was pretending. And when I
Yeah,
said, yo, who's Rotimi? Let me figure out my sound. Who am I as an artist? Who am I as a man? What do I even want to talk about for real? What do I care about?
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
And that's when it changed. That's when the records just started going.
yeah.
But back to SMA, bro. So like the heartbreak idea, like in terms of like, I don't want to say, where did that inspiration come from? Because it's
That was
not
a
similar to that Sade, but like it's the young love. Like Junior, why you don't do? You know what I mean? Like,
bro. Listen, that one
yeah,
is a real story,
uh-huh.
dog. Word for word, everything that happened there happened in real life.
Really,
It was one of those songs where it was like, yo, when I went into the studio with Rolene,
uh-huh,
we did the hook and whatever,
uh-huh.
with hook sometimes you keep it vague because you don't know where you want to take the verse and shit like
Right.
that. And then I sat with the hook for about 2-3 years. I promise you,
Uh-huh.
it was just a hook, and we always knew, yo, this song is a gem. We knew that already.
Mm-hmm.
And then after some time, I was back in the studio. I had a lot of stuff to talk about. You know what I mean? Some real life stuff.
Mm.
And when I got in there, I just let it off my chest, man. I didn't even think about it too much. I don't think there's a single punchline on there. I'm not trying to showcase no kind of
You were
skill, bro. I'm just talking.
venting.
Yeah,
You had
bro. You know what I mean?
music always been that for you? Like your way to just express
Yeah,
yourself?
100%.
Mm.
100%. Yo, I'm an introvert, though. I don't do lives. I don't talk to people, bro.
I
You know,
know.
that's the
I
only way I
know,
get
bro.
to express myself is like music,
Mm-hmm.
or I draw sometimes, you know what I mean? Now I
Mm-hmm.
stream and stuff like that, so I'm getting a little more comfortable just talking shit and shit like that. But
That's
like,
dope, bro.
yeah,
That's dope.
music is always, it's like a diary for me, bro.
And
It's like a journal.
and big up to wifey, because she always, because you guys had the same management before too,
Mm.
and she was like, yo, he's only gonna rock with people that he genuinely finds like good people. So it's much respect on that record. So,
Yeah, man.
but when would you say like the first time that you heard about my music, the music from my side? When would you say?
So when I saw you in studio,
Huh?
I was a little confused. I was like, "What is this nigga doing?" I'm like,
What
"Yo,
the
what
fuck
is
is he
this nigga
doing?
doing
What's he
here,
doing?
bro?" Like, are you? I thought maybe you were shooting something for real,
Oh
though. I thought
God.
you were shooting like a scene or some shit. I'm like, "Oh shit! I hope I make a cameo or something like that."
Yeah.
But then I don't know if you remember Kevin. I was with Kevin
Yeah.
at the time in
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, Kevin's my brother. I was like, yo, he knows a lot about what's going on like in the streets and stuff like that. So I was like, yo, Bottini makes music. He's like, yeah, bro, he sings. I'm like, what? So then he played me a couple of your joints. I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. I had no idea, bro. Like
Yeah.
literally, I thought you just act. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then obviously, and obviously you hear songs every now and then. Every time I come back to the States, I try not to listen to the same stuff that I listen to all the time on my phone.
Nice.
So I try and keep my ear to the ground, see what's moving and stuff like that. And then the more and more I do that, the more I hear your songs and your name in general. Honestly,
Dope,
you know.
bro. Dope,
Yeah.
bro.
So it's like over the years, really, man.
Super dope. And what drew you to Sade? Like, this is not an interview, man. I just genuine questions. Just I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
curious. Like,
yeah.
what like drew you to Sade when you heard it? Like, when you like, where were you when you heard it? Where were you like, oh, this is hard, or like,
I
what was
was I
that
was
moment for you?
I was right here at
Uh
home,
huh.
and I think I live with a lot of people, like my family,
Okay.
but everyone had left, and it was just me, wifey, and my kid, right?
Nice.
So I was in a very good space, family time. You know what I mean? I think we were approaching
Yeah,
Christmas too. I think,
it
right?
was Christmas. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I was about to spend my first Christmas with my son, man. So I was just in a good mood, bro. And then when you send me that song, obviously, aside from the fact that it's just a banger, bro.
Thank you, bro.
I think I really enjoyed the challenge that it gave me. It was like, okay, let me step
Mm-hmm.
my box
Right.
again, and really try something new, man, and have fun with it. And that's why it took me so long to send it to you, by the way.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, I
Yeah. Yeah.
tried so many different ideas, bro, and I was like, nah, that one ain't it. This one ain't it. And then
What
one day I was like,
was it like a
this.
melodic? Did you try just spitting at first, going crazy
At,
lyrically bar for bar?
yeah, at first, that's what I tried to do at first. I was like,
Uh huh.
okay, everyone's
Uh huh.
singing, let me just spit
Yeah. Yeah.
over there.
Yeah.
And then I was like, nah, it threw off the vibe
Uh
of the song, Then it was too lyrical, and I was like, nah, let me let me do both.
It's hard, bro.
You know, let the beginning of the verse be like very vibey, melodic, very easy,
Yes,
repetitive, and then go into my rap shit. You know what I
I
mean?
love it. I love
That's
it. And then
fun.
cause I'm a dad too, G. Like, and I
Yeah.
know how that adds mad pressure, but it's a beautiful relationship. You learn, like I always say, like, having a child like puts a mirror to you,
Mhm.
because you realize who you really are. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
100%.
how mad do I get? How irritated? How much patience do I have?
Yeah.
How am I gonna deal with baby mom? How am I gonna deal with wifey? How am I gonna
Yo, the
God,
patience
like
is the
what?
biggest one, bro. I'm telling you.
Like what have you learned? What have you learned, and how's that like genuinely helped you as an artist, as a man too, bro?
Yo, patience has to be the biggest one for me because that's something that I struggle with. You know,
Hmm.
you can understand,
Of
bro,
course,
that the life that we live, you need a lot of patience.
yes,
And a lot of the time it gets tested by
yeah,
a lot of things and a lot of people. So you end up being this person that just wants things done like this. You know what I mean? That's why
yeah,
you have a whole team around you so you don't have to deal with anything. Now when
yeah,
you have a kid, you can't get your manager to take care of your kid or your agent or your label or none like that. You know what I mean? You
yeah.
have to do it
Facts.
yourself. So you have to develop that patience and also just like you're still active outside of the family stuff.
Hmm.
So you have to learn to keep all that stuff
Right.
separate from the family shit. When you get home, you're daddy, though. You're
Yes,
not
bro.
Nasty C, you're not whoever, you know what I mean? You have to turn back into daddy mode and you have to have all the patience in the world. And you know
Hmm.
what I mean? And just take your time. That's the biggest thing for me.
Has it been hard to adjust
Not at all, bro. It's
mentally?
almost as if it kicked in. I don't know if I told you the story,
Tell me.
but but when I had my kid, when I knew I was gonna have a kid, I started preparing myself. So
Okay.
a good friend of mine, Alex, uh, told me about a fast that he's doing. I'm actually fasting right now. It's like a
Word.
19-day fast where you forget about like your physical
Okay.
hunger and you focus more on like your spiritual hunger.
Oh,
You
that's
focus on
fire. Is it a
yeah,
spiritual fast?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, like
So you have
tied
to
to a religion?
yeah,
Oh, nice,
yeah. But
nice, nice.
it's not my religion, but it's like, yo, he's one of the best people I've ever met in life.
Wow.
So I was like, yo, I'm gonna steal some of your habits just to, you
That's
know what I mean?
hard.
So
What
yeah, I
is it? What is
started
a
doing
day
that,
of?
man.
What is the breakdown? Like how?
From
Mm-hmm,
from the first of March to the 19th of March,
mm-hmm.
from sunrise to sunset, you don't eat nothing, you don't drink anything,
Yeah.
right? And you try your best to be intentional about everything that you do. Have more patience with people. Be kind to people, not just the people you work with or the people you live with and stuff like that. Everyone,
Right.
just be kind. You know
Right.
what I mean? Be a nice person. Pray more often. Every time you feel your stomach grumbling,
That's
pray. Just
hard.
think about how your soul is hungry. Think about
Yeah.
how you know what I mean? Your
Yes.
connection with God needs some fixing and stuff like that. So I
Yes.
was very, I started doing all that stuff, bro. Got back to meditation with wifey and stuff. And by the time my kid got here, bro, I was ready for him already.
Wow, bro. So
Yeah, man.
mentally strong, everything. That's the same thing for me too. Like fasting has changed my mind, and just physically, like I think clearer.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, my mood is lighter. It helps. It's all about the flesh. So you break the flesh, you can add discipline to how you move as a person.
exactly.
So
Exactly.
it goes hand in hand. So that's a cheat code, bro. Like a lot of people don't do that, and I feel like a lot of people don't allow their real self to tell these type of stories
Yeah.
because it's not cool or what. It was just why I don't know. They don't get
It's
it.
the internet,
The
bro. It's the
internet,
internet
bro,
shit.
it's
Yeah,
the
man.
biggest Ponzi scheme, dog.
Bro, I'm
You
telling you.
know what I mean? So it's one of those things. I'm just understanding that the better we are as men, everything else will follow. You
Yeah,
know
man.
what I mean?
Domino
So a
effect.
domino effect, my G. So
Yes.
so bar for bar, breaking down Sade, right?
I just want to listen to you. I say, what the fuck?
Hey, that's a real.
Yo, you said that. I was like, yo, this man is actually just talking now. He's not even like that's not even a lyric, bro. He's just talking. Crazy,
I was like, because there's a conversation that me and V had, and I was like, baby, just tell me all the things you want. Tell me all the things you need. And it was just like, oh,
bro.
that's
Every
nice.
woman wants to hear that, bro.
Every woman was there, and I saw her face light up when I said it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, we need to write this one. Like dead serious, bro. But like
Crazy.
so bark about with you, like your lyrics, bro. Like how you just start off with Ovaita, Ovaita. Like what the
I don't,
where?
I
How?
don't know. I think I definitely caught inspiration off of what you said.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And just like the whole theme of the song. So I was like, okay, someone I could play on this, like a little double entendre kind of thing. It's like, okay, she's on
Mm-hmm.
fire,
Mm-hmm.
like she's on fire, like she's, you know what I
Yeah,
mean. But
yeah.
at the same time, she's on fire because she's been traumatized. So she has this like built up anger and resentment for men in general because of what she's been through, kind of thing.
I
You know
love
what I
it.
mean? That's why I said traumatized creature. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? But I promise
Mm-hmm.
to love and protect you like you're my sister, type of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah.
So do you feel like it's harder for records like this to go crazy, or do you feel like it's easier for um Afrobeat or hip hop or R&B, or you feel like it's what would you say is the easiest record or easiest style of music to break?
I honestly, I think it's a timing thing, bro.
Mm,
It's always a timing thing. Music is music at the end of the
for
day.
sure.
Everything has its time and shit like that. Um, and this is something that we need to understand as artists, because
Hmm.
you might be so invested in a song and then you put it out and then it doesn't get the success that you think it's gonna get
Yes,
overnight, and then you think, people don't fuck with this or
it's
whatever.
not true.
Then it's like, no, give it a little bit of time, bro. You put your heart and
Yes,
soul into it.
yes,
Let people, you know what I mean. Let them digest it the right way.
absolutely,
You know what I mean? I don't think
absolutely,
it's a time thing at all. I think it's a timing thing, honestly, bro.
for sure, for sure. Anybody got questions? Anybody got questions for either of us who's on here? I know they've been asking, but I had to talk to my brother, man.
The chat's going
The
crazy.
chat's going crazy. Like, what are you guys? We're here, guys. Duh. What the fuck? We paying attention. So, what questions y'all got, man? This is a dope experience. All right.
What they saying?
I don't know. Man. I think it's registering up.
I have a lot of my stream people in here.
Oh,
I
for
feel like I'm
real?
streaming right now.
Yeah. How you
Yeah,
get
yeah.
on that? Like, when you start that, bro? Is that before like? Was it a minute? One of the first?
It's been a minute now, but it's like it's a slow growth here in SA because not a lot of people are on Twitch, but it's still fun, bro. Like, we're putting in the work, trying to make sure that we bring as many people as we can onto the platform, so that, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
We understand we can see the growth of just like streaming and gaming in general.
Got
So we're trying to
you.
be on early. You know what I mean?
Got you. Got you. So
Yeah.
the and is saying we want another song, guys. We just released a song 3 days ago.
Come on, man.
My God, you want another one? Okay, we'll do an album. Okay, sorry, we'll do an album then. It's fine.
Peace.
So
I want the
what
whole
is your
album.
greatest? Okay, so somebody said, what's your greatest motivation from when you first started music, bro? What would you say is yours?
For me, it was Ti.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Tip was the reason I started making music. Then obviously between him, Wayne, and Slaughterhouse, Eminem, and the whole Slaughterhouse.
Hey man, okay, okay. All
Yeah.
right. All right. I'll say mine was Bob Marley. Uh,
Sheesh. I wasn't expecting that. I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were gonna say Chris Brown or some shit.
nah, nah.
Crazy.
Yeah, for a while, bro. When I was in high school, I ain't rock with Chris Brown because he took every
Really?
girl. Because I looked
Oh
at
yeah,
the time I was
yeah,
baldy, I had the hat.
yeah. Oh
So now singing at
yeah,
talent
yeah.
shows, they're like, "Oh my God, you look like Chris Brown." The whole it's just over.
Ah,
So
shit.
we just got cool maybe 2 years ago in my mind. You know what I mean?
Damn,
Um,
damn.
but
You know what I
nah,
want to ask you, yo? How did
yeah.
how did you come up with
Oh,
butterscotch,
that's
Mr.
a good
Butterscotch?
question.
How the fuck did you come up
All
with
right,
that shit?
so this is 2017. And this is at the height of power, bro. The
Yeah,
height of power. Like it was Dre this, Dre that, Dre this. And I
yeah,
was like, musically, I was in this, I had just released a record called Want More, right? So Want More started to make moves and start going crazy. But it was still like overpowered by Dre.
yeah,
So I was upstairs, I was at a little, let me hold on. Oh, you know the story. I was with a little thing, you know what I'm saying? I was a little thing, you know what I'm saying? So we were
yeah.
up in New York, and it was the morning, and she was like, "Yo, do you want to try a face mask?" And I was like, "Nah, my dad would kill me if I ever put one of them things on my face. I'm good. I'm an African man. We don't do that." So
Yeah.
then he was like, He was like, my dad, I was like, damn, if he was here, he would be like Jesus Christ, Rotimi, you'd be wilding. Rotimi, are you okay? So then she comes over and she was like, is it that bad? I'm like, yeah, it's not. She's like, just try it. So she puts on my face. And then I start making fun of myself with the accent. So
Ah,
I'm like,
yeah.
look at me now. I'm just a sexy man, just all, and it didn't stop. And then
And then it
she's like,
just
if you could call,
fuck yeah.
then I just did it, and I was like, yo, I should go live with this, right? I should. And she was like, yeah, go, just it's funny. I was like, she was like, what you gonna call yourself? I was like, I'll think about it. Hey, ladies and more ladies. It's Mr. Sexy Nigerian Butterscotch. And bro, when I tell you, my G, we put the phone down, we kept watching the movie. She was like, yo, why'd your phone keep going crazy? 50 had reposted it, Snoop Dogg had reposted it, all these people had reposted it.
That's
And it
funny,
was,
man.
bruh, it was just out of here. So then now it started making people say, oh, like he's funny too. Oh,
Yeah.
he's not just this.
Mm.
So that was my segue of like, let me calculatedly think of what can break that mold. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
It's
that
really dope how you been able to do that, man. A lot of people can't break out of like their first main character. You
but
broke out of Dre like effortlessly. That's really
thank
dope,
you, bro.
man. A lot of
And,
people get
and
stuck in that.
bro, it was. Thank you for saying that, my G. But it was hard, bro, because
Yeah.
you gotta understand, like acting wasn't necessarily my dream. Like I booked my first audition, and I just kept getting booked,
Oh,
and it was to keep
oh,
food on the table at the time. So when I
damn.
got Power, it wasn't like, yo, I want to be an actor. It was like, I'm a musician. This is what I do. Like, that's why it's
Mhm.
like, it's just this took crazy, it took
Yeah.
over crazy.
Yeah.
So when 50 gave me my deal initially, it was like, thank you, God. This is why you brought me to Power, not because of Power.
Hmm.
That's what it was in my mind. But then I was like, oh, I gotta work harder than the R&B niggas that can do this, focus 100% on music all day, every day,
Mm.
and can record hours and hours. And I have to make a hit in 3 hours before I go back to filming. And I
Damn.
was just been blessed because I was able to do that with In My Bed when I had 4 hours.
Mm.
I was able to do that with Love Ridden when I had 4 hours. So, God has been good. So now it's like, I can kind of go in and out of things at my own
Exactly.
leisure. Exactly. So,
That's dope, man.
yeah, bro. Yeah. So, where we at? Any other questions? Any other
I'm
questions?
gonna
My
learn
bad. I was taking.
how to act one day. I'm
Hey,
telling you, we're gonna be in the
bro,
movie.
I'm writing a script right now, bro. If you really serious,
Oh,
we
seriously,
talking.
bro?
I'm dead serious. Like we've had some conversations with some networks because now that the strike is over, I'm writing a
Yeah.
script right now. It's finished, and they love the script. So
Oh,
once it gets
hit.
picked, if you really, John, if you really,
I'm not
if
even kidding.
no, say that again, V. If you're in it, you're seriously in it,
Um,
bro.
man,
Yeah.
say less, though.
If you,
What? Cross out me at ATM. We lit, though.
yeah,
What?
just let me know. Just let me know, brother.
I
Like
just have
that.
to take some
Yeah,
classes.
easy,
Make sure.
easy. You don't got, bro. You don't got. You good. I got you. Don't worry.
All
Don't
right,
worry. No worries.
my
Shout out to
God.
Small Guy. What up, bro? Any other questions y'all got?
Second, people with questions join the live.
I know. I
Oh, you could
know.
do like a four-way thing now, right?
Yeah. I think so.
People are unpredictable. I wouldn't do that if I was you, bro.
That see, you better see. We're the same guy. Um, are there any collaborations from? Yeah, we got a record out right now that just dropped called Sade 2 days ago. So go stream that everywhere, everybody.
Yeah.
Um, incredible record. Your boy went crazy on it.
How
How's the
many? How
family,
many
bro?
other? How many other African artists you work with so far?
I work with King Promise. We got one on the way. I got one with Crayon.
You doing an
Uh,
album or something?
yeah, I'm working on the album. Yeah, the album basically
Ah,
finished, bro.
congrats.
Yeah. So yeah, what you working on now? Like, what's your vibe?
Right now, I'm just building, man. I'm not working on a project really. I have a lot
Okay.
of songs stacked up that I could, put into like folders and call projects, but I really
Hmm.
want to give it a little bit of time.
So somebody really just asked, when are you releasing your single?
I don't know. Very soon,
Okay.
in a couple weeks. I have one lined up though. It's in the chamber already. You know?
Nice, nice. What motivational advice would you give to someone, my bro?
What motivation
Yeah,
advice? Sheesh.
that's what somebody just asked.
I know it sounds really cliche, but I would say follow your heart, man. I don't think people understand how important that is. You know,
Yeah,
when you get into things like music or just entertainment in general,
yeah,
there's a lot of stuff that gets thrown at you, and a lot of stuff looks flashy and attractive, and there's always like these shortcuts and these easier routes that you could take to get to the top quicker and stuff like that. But if that's not where your heart is at, trust me, it will not work out because
exactly.
that's not what God has planned for you. So if you follow your heart, that's you know what I mean that's gonna be
I
your
love that, bro.
destiny.
I piggyback right off that. I feel like for every artist out there, and because we live in like a social media world, the spirit of comparison is dangerous. So when you're
Yeah,
looking
man.
at somebody else's stuff and oh, they're here and they're here, for one, you don't know how many years they put in.
Mhm.
Two, you don't know what they actually did in a freaky way, non-freaky way. Uh, you don't know what they did to get that position or what position put that put them in that
Yeah,
position.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And also just focus on yourself, like, and focus on your growth daily. You know, like,
Mm.
um, if you can literally get better 1% every single day in something,
You're good.
you're good. Like 1% every day in the 365, you'll be a 365% better person. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So you think of it like that. So
Mm.
that's my advice. Um
Yeah.
One or two more, cause I know my brother's a busy person.
They say it's following the heart enough like that though, because we are out here trying to make things happen on these seems like people just keep going. Trust me, dog. Your timing is it's between you and God.
Yes,
Don't look at what people are doing and when they're getting their shine and
yes,
don't worry about that, dog. Don't worry about that. It's between you and your maker, bro. God has a plan for you, bro. Trust
absolutely.
me. People don't
Absolutely.
understand that, sometimes you might miss some opportunities just because that's not where God wants you to go, bro.
Facts,
Sometimes it's like, I have something bigger planned for you. Like, relax.
facts,
Be
facts,
patient.
facts. I'm a testament to that, bro. I'll give one quick acting story.
Hmm.
So I was supposed to play Hakeem on Power. I mean on Empire, right? Yeah.
What?
It was down. I got the role. It was down to me, about to sign it. Last minute, they were like, "Yo, do you rap?" Because at the time, they were making everybody go in to sing. Hakeem was a singer,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
me going in singing, they needed more conflict, so they made the younger one the rapper. So I'm like, "Nah, I don't rap." They were like, "Oh, okay, oh, cool, thanks." So I'm thinking, "All right, cool, whatever." They talking to me about homes in Chicago, this and this and this, everything, promising everything. Last minute, I don't get it. I'm heartbroken. I'm like, what the hell? I'm about to get this big show on blah blah blah.
Mm.
And at that moment, I was like, yo, God, why are you? I'm mad. But then realizing that Power was even better and
Yeah,
bigger, that was coming right around the corner.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you have that, I've lived it and seen that I would have not had been able to have a music career. I would
Exactly.
not have been able to break away from Hakeem.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was ordained, you know what I mean? So that was to go piggyback off what you're saying, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yes, essence of self is incredible. And last question from somebody. We've been on here for 30 already. That's fast. Damn.
They're typing the lyrics in the chat. I love that,
Oh,
man.
they doing this.
That's
Mona
crazy.
Lisa. That's what they said.
Yeah. Stay
Come
overheated.
on.
Crazy.
Yeah, man.
Crazy
But everybody,
chat.
everybody, man, everybody who's on here, me and my brother featuring Mayorkun as well, have a new record called Sade.
Go
I
stream that.
wanted to show this stream just for anybody who wasn't familiar, who sadly wasn't familiar from my side, how amazing this guy is as a human, as a father, as a businessman, as an artist, you know, as a gamer, you know, and so it's super important that y'all get in tune with him. We have something crazy. Yes, Sade video, we're gonna figure it out and get that to y'all as well.
Yep.
And it's and yeah, you just two real people just having conversation. If you have any questions, anybody, 2 seconds left at the buzzer.
Sego said the questions are drowning in here. Sego, where are these questions? I don't see them though.
The Chris, you said
What you talking about?
Christians.
Nah, she said the questions are drowning in here, but I don't see the questions
Oh,
though. I
not
see comments. I don't see questions
I
though.
see. Yeah, I don't see. When is the single? The single Sade is out now. Sade is out and stream it. You can stream it everywhere, guys.
Yo, can I be honest with you? At first, I thought you were saying Sade, like
Sade.
Sade, like
Oh,
Sade,
Shawty.
like yeah. I thought that's what you were saying at first. I'm like, Sade. I was like, oh, that's
Get my
fire.
2005 ass dog. I would never.
Yo, because I'm like, yo, one, that is an Atlanta thing, so
Yeah,
it
I
makes
get
sense. You know what I
the
mean? It
logic.
tracks,
I
bro.
get the
It
logic. I
tracks.
get the logic.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, Shawty. It actually does. If you listen, it does
it
sound.
does, bro.
That's
It
crazy. It's one
does.
of them. Them TikToks where it was like, "What do you hear?" And it was like,
It's
"Shawty."
like the same sentence.
Yeah, I
It's
get
just
it.
like
I
that.
get it.
It's just like that.
But nah, bro, I don't want to keep you too long, man. But I appreciate you.
Of
Um,
course, of course, my
it's
brother.
gonna be a vibe. I can't wait to see the success of how well this song goes. I can't wait to just keep following up with what you're doing as well,
My
bro.
dog.
I'm here as your bro. Bigger than
Thank you, bro.
music. You
Thank
know
you
what I'm
for having
saying?
me on it, bro. You know what I mean? I
Yes, sir.
appreciate you sharing your blessing with me. Also, thank you to every single person in here that ran it up. You know, you guys obviously know you love it. We appreciate you.
I
Thank you.
love y'all
Thank you,
so
guys.
much. All right.
All right.